Wow. The audio all of a sudden comes back. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't expect the audio to come back like that, but it came back. All right. This is an unfortunate video to make, really and truly, because I don't want to make this the voice acting situation. Now, as you can see, I'm playing with one of the characters that will be replaced audio wise, and that is Sister Shenha. And why she will be replaced is because she got replaced in Zenless Zone Zero. She and Chlorand. And this is unfortunate, but and you'll think that I will be like, oh, this is a terrible thing, and oh my god, how could they do this to these characters? They should know that they have rights and stuff like that, and I can't believe they do this and stuff like that. And it's such a terrible thing to do because they're just trying to fight the good fight on, how should I say this? They're fighting for protection with their voice and stuff like that because of AI taking over the industry and whatnot. And yeah, those are all valid points that AI will take over, and it's good that they have some type of protection and stuff like that. But the way they went about it was not the good thing, not the thing that they should have done. It was done terribly. Is that a word? They shouldn't have decided that, oh, let's not work as a way to protest the fact that we don't want our voices to be used by AI. There's one true thing that I know for certain is that AI will take over literally 90% of the workforce as we know it today. And there's absolutely nothing we can do about it whatsoever in that regard. The only thing we can do is keep working until the day that AI decides to finally take over. In the next 10 years, even less, when you go to a restaurant, a high end restaurant, like it's not even a high end restaurant, a mainstream restaurant like a KFC, a Burger King, a McDonald's, a Pizza Hut, a Chipotle, the person that will be serving your breakfast or lunch or dinner or uh, cholesterol filled diet is not a human being, but a robot. The people that will be in the office is not human beings. It's going to be all automated by robots and AI. The whole world as we know it will be completely different within the next 10 years. And there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. The only way we can get out of that is if we have business for ourselves on the side, or you get into something that I have went into, which is trading and stocks. That's the only way you're gonna survive. Or if you learn AI in order to be a supervisor of an AI tool where you can be the one that's modifying AI and monitoring the AI while the AI take over most of the work. Those are the only way you can keep your job moving forward. And it won't affect everybody, but it will affect a lot of people. And why I'm saying this is because being muted in the game was not the right option to begin with. It it paints you in a worse situation that you should have never been in to begin with. And the reason why this is because you're now giving me Hoyo and all these games that you have decided that you won't voice your character in a reason to fire you. And that is the worst thing. Like, sure, your voice will be taken over by AI soon, but there's a lot of things that AI can't do yet. That is why they're not doing it. And it won't be as soon as people think. Like, deciding that you're gonna boycott the games and does not record was the bad thing to do. You should have come to an agreement with between you and your agency on a workaround that will actually protect your voice from getting scrapped. And it's kind of a non-issue anyway. And why I say this is because YouTube is there. AI is already scraping everything from YouTube already. Your voice is going to be taken advantage of regardless if you like it, yes or no. It's been scrapped in TikTok, it's been scrapped in YouTube, it's been scrapped in Instagram, it's been scrapped in Google. It has been, your data has been collected already. Like signing this NDA or whatever you, I don't think it's NDA. Okay. All right, stop. All right, shit. Well, I hope this is not the last time I'm hearing your voice. Boy, it's unfortunate. This really is. Let me see what this character has. Give me a second. I never have good things. Yeah, nothing good. Okay, let's climb up on this rock and begin our video. As I said, there's nothing we can do about AI taking over. So they should have come to some kind of agreement with the agency quickly so that they could have resolved this issue, but they didn't. They decided that their way of protesting was to boycott the game for so long, and that would be equivalent to me deciding to not go to work. And their idea of the boss is giving them death threats or threatening them is basically asking them if you don't come into work by X time, you'll be fired, which is a final notice in the real world. Everybody has this. If anybody decides to stop going to work for a long period of time, if I decided that I'm gonna stop going to my work at a day job, let's say, let's use for an example work I used to do in the past, uh, store management and inventory. If I decided that, oh, I don't want to pack the shelves because I'm worried that video footage from the cameras might pick up my movements and then I get replaced by AI. So in that regard, I'm gonna stop coming to work because I know that I'm striking so that I can get a deal that you guys don't video record me with your surveillance camera so that AI doesn't take over my job. And I stopped working for like 6 months. I'm negatively affecting the company. I'm making them lose sales. I'm slowing down their production time. And they send me a letter. They send me a final notice like if I don't come into work at X amount of time, I'll be fired. And then I come on the internet and I say that, yeah, my boss is bullying me to come to work, and he says that if I don't come to work I'm gonna get fired. This is just things that are in the normal world that will happen regardless of what job you are doing. So you cannot understand that the companies have no choice in this because SAG, I'm gonna be dropping names here, SAG has obligations to mihoyo, and even if SAG want to replace these characters with AI, which I don't think that's the case, you're making it bad because you're giving them the bullets they need to justify the fact that they need AI because AI will not pull this shit on them. So it's a terrible move PR wise because one, you're ruining your entire career because every other company that will want to hire you for your voice is going to look at it and say, what is going to stop this voice actor from suddenly deciding that they're gonna stop working for us and screw up our game and screw up our anime. That's how companies look at it and see it. And you can't do things out of impulse. you're affecting multi-million dollar companies. And when they realize that you're stubborn on it, you're just gonna get replaced because there are a lot of people that want the job that you currently don't want to do. And the mere fact that they're even trying to fill it with real voice actors basically make you know that their interest is not to get AI people to replace you yet. Yes, it will happen, but you have to give the company the time to decide to make that decision on their own. And in that time, you have to make sure that you find some other revenue that you can do. And I've thought about this recently. Most of these voice actors have YouTube channels already and they do live streams and stuff like that. They can go into the world of live streaming and it's very popular too. They will do really well voice acting like the characters that they play, and like they'll do really good because you in the world you have a lot of dedicated charmies, dedicated people that like Klee and Diona, those are pedophiles, and other characters that if they know that you're the voice actor for this character, they're gonna follow you. And that is as easy as it is. You can, there are other ways that content creators like these and voice actors can make money, but they're not really capitalizing on these genres. They're just trying to support this movement that really will only lead to them getting fired. And it's unfortunate because there are some really good voice actors. Example, Argenti from Honkai Star Rail. I really enjoyed his voice acting. It's a pity that is fire because his voice acting fit that character perfectly. The other is okay, but it's just not the same as the original. The original is just made for the character, and it's unfortunate. It hurts me. It hurts a lot of players because a lot of players couldn't stand the fact that they come into the game and they realize that most of the characters aren't voiced. It's unfortunate. Like the reason, and I can get it right now, the reason why I don't have this character, no, no, I wrong. This outfit, the reason why I don't have this outfit was because I couldn't sit through the event and because it wasn't voiced, I couldn't switch to it. And speaking of which, moving forward, I'm going to have to get the Japanese version. I'm going to have to get the Japanese version for Mondstadt. And the reason why I have to get it from Mondstadt is because I've noticed that the live stream was in Japanese, which means Paimon's English voice actor is not voicing Paimon this scene. That was it seems like. I think Paimon, the voice actor for Paimon, Korean, Korean, something like that, did something really bad recently, crashing out on SAG and Miyoyo and telling a bunch of lies. And I think that was the final straw in the coffin, and I think she might get replaced. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. Now, I really wish it wasn't the case, man. This was something that should have been solved a long time ago by everybody coming to the table and making a deal. It should have been solved a long time ago. And you can't blame Genshin Impact for replacing these voice actors, and nor should you give any hate or criticism to anybody that takes the role from them because if you're in a situation and you want some cash and Mihoyo knocks on your door and say, "Yo, bro, would you mind voicing Shenhe, you're gonna do it. I will do it for the money, of course. And that's really all I have to say. It is unfortunate what's going on right now, but what can you do? What can you do? Two of my favorite characters do, Shenhe and Curran, might get replaced. I should do the voice lines for them, but we'll see how things go. I'll do it, but I don't have the last one for it. I notice I don't have the last one because I haven't leveled up to the last ascension. And the problem is that leveling up a character to the last ascension, it takes a lot of resources. So that's that.